Monisha. I'm a mom of two who recently started co-parenting, moved to Florida, so I'm learning a bit of it all. I have a lot of degrees, but my favorites are culinary, cooking degree, nutrition, and gardening, which eventually led to the homesteading. I have an acre property that I am now learning to manage by myself with the help of my friends. I can teach you how to cook. What can you teach me? Welcome to Monisha's World.
Back to the carcass. Back to the disaster of what is happening here. I promise this is going to teach you a lot about how to cook chicken and why people cook it the way they do. Right here. Wings, legs, thighs, breasts. Got it? This was $10. And I'm gonna get 2 breasts, 2 legs, 2 thighs, 2 wings. You wouldn't be able to get that. You know, you're paying for somebody to do that. But it's really easy to do it yourself. You have to remove the wishbone. And that involves finding it, cutting into it. It's right in here. Like, you can feel it with your fingers, and this is the thing that will mess everybody up. So one of the biggest things is that there's the wishbone, okay? The wishbone is back here. I'm gonna rip it open a little bit so you can see. Okay, now, sometimes people like to buy the thigh and the bone, the thigh and the leg together. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna cut the leg off. So this is where, I mean, it's not, none of this is hard, but this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. It's right here. Like, do you see that bone right there? It's this bone. Yeah. So we're gonna remove that because that will get in the way of you properly getting the breast off. Okay. So I like go by feeling and then I'm just gonna cut it. So you see how that's the wishbone right there? And you can just kind of pull it out, and then here is your wishbone. This is the breastbone. So you want to cut along the breastbone so that you're getting the most meat off. So I'm just following like where the meat meets the bone, and I'm literally just cutting. And you can do it on the other side too. So you see where the end of the breast is, where the fat is, you just cut it. And you feel where the bone is. And you just voila! Okay, so this is your breast, literally, chicken breast, just like that. You know where your tenderloin is? Right here. Here is your tenderloin. Breast, tenderloin, wishbone, done. You see this? This is the thigh, and this is the leg. Thigh, I'm gonna take the skin off of this side too, so you can see. Okay, so leg, thigh. I was gonna do the whole, I'm gonna take the whole thing off first. So you just kind of go around where the bone is. Okay, so I'm gonna lay it like that. Just kind of cut that, and I just don't want to miss You just don't want to miss out on getting all of the thigh. Okay, I didn't. So now just here we go. So this is a bone-in thigh leg. Drumstick, thigh, bone is in. Now, this is bone out. You know, like I cut the bone off of this. So this is bone out. This is tenderloin, bone out. This is bone in, thigh, and leg. Now I'm going to cut the leg off. This is the only time where you actually have to like break the bone or cut the bone, which is right here. There's a joint here and you can snap it like that and then just kind of cut through. And leg, thigh, bone in. Now bone out, you just take the bone out. Just cut around the piece of chicken. Get as close to the bone as you can because you don't want to waste any chicken. And you just cut it out. And you just see how I'm just kind of like using the knife and then just like pushing it down because like I want to get like all the chicken that I can. And then I'm just gonna pop it off. Here is your bone out thigh. Now, I don't know why you would take the bone out of a drumstick. I've never really seen that, so I'm not gonna do that. Now these are all skinless. So skinless, boneless, thigh, skinless, boneless, breast, drumstick, skinless, tenderloin, skinless, boneless. Now, if I was to cook chicken breast, I would cook it like this, and then I would take the bone out after. So like, you don't need to eat it with the bone in, but when you cook it, buy it with the bone in. It will make your chicken taste so much better. Buy it with the skin on. Take the skin off after. Take the bones off after. But the flavor will make it taste so much better with it in. So, that's that. Now, I mean, this is the thigh. I can literally, I literally just, you know, popped that bone. We're gonna cut right along here, cut along there. And there we go. And then I'm just gonna pop this off as well. Okay, so this goes into what I would use for my bone broth. All those leftover, like these peels, this, not the paper, but everything else. This bone goes there. Not necessarily the fat. Fat is not great for, I mean, some people like fat in their bone broth. I don't. So I'm gonna throw that away. And then I'm gonna present you with our chicken. Okay, so we got the bone-in thigh chicken drumstick with the skin on. We got bone-in, skin on, chicken breast. We got the full wing, skin on, bone in. Then we got the breast, skinless, boneless. The thigh, skinless, boneless. Leg, drumstick, skinless. Wings, I mean, I don't know why anybody would ever take the bones or the skin off, so no point. And then here's the tenderloin. I will show you the marinades when we get to that time. And the chicken is done.